Hello.
Hi there.
Third time's the charm. Woo!
Finally.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, hey everyone, welcome back to the stream. AstoundCast episode 18? Yeah.
18.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I know. Anyway, as you can see, we're once again joined by a special guest, and this time it is Zach, who you
Not
may
that special.
recognize from the comments of every single one of my videos.
If you've ever watched a video, you'll know me. I guarantee.
You will. You have commented on every single video.
Yeah.
And of course, you made my original channel art.
I did. It was
and
very
the
fun.
art that you're seeing on this video, if you are watching it on YouTube.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, let's start as we always do, talking about the motorsport events of the last weekend. And of course, as tradition is, starting off with Formula One, as this weekend was, of course, the long-awaited return of the Dutch Grand Prix to Zandvoort Beach. And I'll be honest, the race was not that eventful. That's all.
How eventful then, apart from not very?
Yeah, what happened?
Well, there isn't that much to speak of, really. Max Verstappen dominated the race. Lewis Hamilton was having some pit stop issues. In fact, they were going to try to undercut Max Verstappen in terms of pit stops, but unfortunately they timed it all kinds of wrong, and he ended up getting stuck behind 3 back markers, which isn't good.
No.
We had to re-overtake them to get back to Max Verstappen, which gave Max Verstappen a little bit more time to get a bit further ahead. Lewis Hamilton's teammate Valtteri Bottas was going through tyres like they were going out of fashion. Literally, his left tyres, they just were burning out so quick. Sebastian Vettel did a drift around one of the bank-ins. Didn't quite make it stick, but didn't crash it into the barriers. So, good work for him. Nikita Mazepin and Yuki Tsunoda both had to retire from the race due to some mechanical issues. And on the final lap of the race, so did a fan favourite, George Russell. But considering that he went out on the last lap, he still actually got qualified in the race.
Right.
We still got counted in the final results. But the podium positions didn't change from qualifying yesterday, as it ended up being Max Verstappen to win, Lewis Hamilton second, and Valtteri Bottas in third, which is exactly how they all qualified yesterday afternoon.
Wow.
So not that interesting of a race, really.
It sounds a bit eventful.
Yeah.
Couple of things.
Oh yeah, there's been some crazy races though. But it is really sad to think, because I just realised this now. From the last race, there's only one podium. There's only one person who was on the podium still alive. Yeah, of course, Ayrton Senna had his tragic crash in '94, and Niki Lauda passed away 2 years ago. The only person left is Alain Prost, which is quite depressing.
Yeah, that's like...
Kind of is.
Yeah, but this race, to be honest, it wasn't. I was fully expecting somebody to go off on the bank-ins. I was legit expecting somebody to plant their car into a wall.
I suppose that would have made it more eventful.
Yeah, but surprise, surprise, nobody actually did. So, well done to all the drivers for keeping it out of the wall.
Well, yeah, well done for not crashing. That's good.
Yeah, we didn't have a single crash in this race, which is really surprising.
And that's actually a really positive thing.
As the last time Formula One had banking on the corners was in Indianapolis in 2007. and the cars have changed a lot since then.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was a good 14 years ago.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else about the race. Oh yeah, at one point, the crowd were letting off, what would they be called? Smoke flares?
Mm,
I don't know. It rings a bell.
Well, they were letting off, what I assume is flares of orange smoke in tribute to Max Verstappen, but it was going all over the track.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. That's not good. And that
Yeah,
takes
that
a
could
while
cause
to cool.
problems.
Yeah, there was a few little visibility issues, but it wasn't, too bad to, stop the race.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nikita Mazepin was also up to his old tricks of annoying everyone again.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So, bit of an interesting race. Could have been a lot better, but hey, at least we had a race this weekend. Because last week's, well, we all know what happened last week. But
You could have made a couple of videos within that time of the racing not going on.
I could. I really could. But I didn't want to, in case, because you know what would have happened. The moment I set up my recording equipment,
Yeah.
That's what you should have
would have
done,
waved
though.
again.
But you could have
set that
changed
up and
everything.
Oh, could have. Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
You have so much power at your fingertips.
I could have done that, though. Like, okay, I want this race to restart, right? I'll set up my recording equipment to record a video. That should work.
Exactly.
But, what are you going to say, Roxanne?
I was going to say that you're the ultimate. You have superpowers. You're supposed to abuse them in this case.
That's exactly what I was going to say. You have so much power at your fingertips. Just use it. You can alter the world.
But after Kimi Räikkönen announcing his retirement this last Wednesday, I was so depressed about this. Yesterday, he tested positive for COVID-19.
Uh-oh.
The first race after he announced his retirement, he couldn't actually do.
Will he be able to do any more after that?
It depends on how he recovers. But it did lead to the return of ex-Formula One driver and now Alfa Romeo reserve driver, Robert Kubica, who replaced him in his seat for this weekend. But apparently, Kimi Räikkönen is asymptomatic, so hopefully he should be back for next week in Monza.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Which, of course, is Ferrari and Alfa Romeo's home race. So,
yeah.
Let's hope he's back by next week.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. But moving off of Formula One real quick, this weekend marks the start of the Nascar Playoffs. There were, of course, 16 drivers in the first 3 rounds of the playoff season. The first of which is taking place tonight after this podcast finishes at Darlington Raceway. Can't remember its location. But all 16 drivers will be starting to fight for their spots in the final round of 4 playoffs, as every 3 races in the playoffs, 4 drivers go out. And tonight we'll decide the first driver.
So there's a lot of elimination.
Yeah, like every 3 races, 4 drivers. Well, across every 3 races, 4 drivers go out.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's a lot of Chevrolets in the round of 16. So I think the Chevrolets are going to, like, at least one Chevrolet will survive through. But I'm going to predict this now. Bold prediction alert, as there's still 16 drivers left. I'm predicting that Chase Elliott's going to be a 2-time world champ in a row.
Well, you're gonna have to cover a video when you predicted right.
Yep.
All wrong.
How bold of a prediction is that?
Well, he is the 2020. He is the defending champion right now, so it all depends on how the rest of the cars do. Like, I'm predicting it's going to be a Chevrolet driver who's going to win. Like, that is easy to predict, but I'm going to say it's going to specifically be Chase Elliott. I don't know why, I just got a good feeling about him. He did it last year. I think he's got it in him to do it again.
Especially if he's defending it.
Yeah. Like, he has got a bit of competition in his teammates, Kyle Larson, because he did win the last race of the regular season and is regular season champion for this year. So, but I'm sticking with Chase Elliott. I've got a good feeling about him.
When will we find out?
I think it's November at some point. I don't remember when the last race is.
Right.
But unlike Formula One, the NASCAR champion isn't determined until the last race, definitely. Because in Formula One, there have been a lot of occasions where the driver's champion is decided way before the last race, like within the last couple. Like last year, I think Lewis Hamilton was declared the world champion about 3 races before the last one.
Gosh.
So, yeah, but NASCAR, it's going to be decided at that last race, which I can't remember the location of. Let me find out.
I suppose waiting until the last race is quite good because
Yeah.
I imagine finding out who's already won and then watching 3 races is not
it's
boring,
not
but it's a bit
brilliant.
anticlimactic.
Yeah. Okay, it's going to be at Phoenix Raceway on the 7th of November.
Okay, not too far then.
Yeah, only 2 months
It's in
ish.
and it's in Arizona.
Nice.
And of course, that same weekend, the NASCAR Xfinity Series and Truck Series champions will also be decided. I'm just talking about Cup Series because that is the top NASCAR championship. And there's like 40 drivers in each, so covering 120 drivers is going to be very complicated.
That's a task.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, don't blame you.
Yeah. I'll just stick to the main 40, that's enough to contend with.
That's more than enough.
Yeah, but while the playoffs are going on, while there's only 16 drivers competing for the championship, the other 24 are still racing.
Right.
Like, it isn't just the final 16, then final 12, 8, and 4 racing. It'll be the entire grid. It's just there's only 16 drivers within a shot of the championship.
Yeah.
Like, for the other 24, it's literally impossible to do it.
I see.
Yeah. And pretty much on schedule, that concludes my motorsports talk of the week.
That was convenient.
Yeah.
It's like you
Anyone
planned
else,
it.
Roxanne? Yeah, almost as if I did. Now, shall we move on to episode 4 of What If?
I think we should.
And now that I know you watched 2 episodes of What If earlier. Was that one of them?
It was. I watched 3 and 4. So yeah. I don't know how, but I forgot to watch the 3rd one, and I haven't had a chance to watch the 4th one yet. So, but no, I watched them, and they were amazing, to be honest.
Yeah. So, episode 4, Marvel What If. The episode was titled, albeit a bit vaguely, What If Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands?
I thought that was very clever.
Yeah, it was a very vague title, but as you watched the episode, it made so much sense. Like, we started off the episode with Doctor Strange and his girlfriend Christine driving down the motorway, as we saw in Doctor Strange 1. And then, of course, the crash happened. And then, do you want to tell us about what happened next, Zach?
Well, Christine died.
Yeah.
Instead of losing his hands, he lost, I suppose, his a huge chunk of his life, I suppose.
He lost his soul.
Yeah.
Darn.
Because
it was quite a depressing episode, actually.
Yeah. You see Doctor Strange get more and more depressed as the episode goes on.
It does get worse and worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm skipping ahead a bit because everything up to this point goes as it should have in the main MCU timeline.
Yeah, he just has a different motivation.
Like everything that happened in the MCU timeline goes as it should have up to this point, which I'm about to come on to. At this point in the episode, Wong is saying to Doctor Strange, how long has it been since, and Strange says 2 years tonight. And he has the Eye of Agamotto in his hands, which is, of course, the Time Stone. And part of him wants to use it to go back in time to fix Christine's death. Which, as we know, he does.
Mm-hmm.
He tries to do it. Many, many, many times. It all goes in a different way, but it ends the same way. With Christine dying. And in the end, Doctor Strange gives up and goes to the library of Zach, do you remember the name?
No. A very Doctor Strange-esque name.
Yeah. Cagliostro, I think it was.
That one might be it.
Some
sort of lost library somewhere.
Yeah. Some ancient lost library of, I think, dark magic.
Yeah, probably more forbidden magic.
Yeah.
As we come to see, it's bad. It's not good magic.
Yeah. As Doctor Strange tried to gather more power to effectively save Christine, and the only way to do that is to absorb other creatures' powers. So, like, literally absorbing other creatures' life forces.
Mm.
And I noticed something with the first one.
What did you notice?
It was the Hydra from episode 1.
See, I was thinking that exactly. I had huge episode 1 flashbacks.
Yeah, I saw those tentacles. I thought, hold on.
That's what I was thinking.
Beep, 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 beep. Back up. Is this the first link between an episode to episode?
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, on his first attempt, he fails to absorb the Hydra's powers.
I thought it killed him. Before we saw what happened. But I thought he died.
For a moment, I thought that too. But then we see him start with something a bit smaller, and then eventually work his way up back to the Hydra, going through
sort of a gnome?
like. Yeah, he started with a gnome. Then he went on to a.
There was some weird stuff.
Yeah, I think that was a dragon at some point.
Yeah, dragon.
I think there was a two-headed lion at some point as well.
That rings a bell. Yeah, all I remember is a gnome. I got a good laugh at that.
Oh, same. But then he eventually worked his way back up to the Hydra.
And kills him instantly.
He succeeded.
Yeah.
But, unfortunately, well, actually pretty fortunately, we do cut back in time. Because on Doctor Strange's last attempt to save Christine, the Ancient One comes back to life and says to Strange, "You need to stop this now. This is a fixed point in time. It cannot be changed." And then she tries to stop him, but something we didn't know until this point, and that was that she split Doctor Strange in two.
Yeah, she allowed the timeline she allowed the universe to have two timelines, which is unheard of, really.
Yeah. She manipulated the universe in such a way that two Doctor Stranges could exist
coincide
in one universe.
Wow.
So we see I want to say, not evil, just heartbroken Doctor Strange, and the good
Confused.
Doctor Strange that we all know and love. And then just after we meet the good Doctor Strange, the Ancient One comes back and tells him, well, he sees the universe starting to literally rip itself apart. I mean, literally, stuff was basically being
melting
apart,
upwards.
wasn't it?
Yeah, melting upwards was the best way to describe it.
Yeah, the universe was actually melting down to nothing.
Yeah.
And then the Ancient One came back again and said to Strange, "You're the only one who can stop this, because you're the one who's causing it." Which is quite an interesting one.
Yeah, the whole episode was interesting like that.
And as Wong and Strange are figuring out a plan to stop himself, Wong also disappears.
Yep.
But not before Doctor Strange is dropped through a portal to the evil Strange, because that was a portal that appeared right below Strange, and he said, "Oh no," poof, down he goes.
Yeah.
And there's a huge battle between the two of them, isn't there?
Very, very cool battle, actually.
Yeah, very nice visually. It was
I know, I was
done.
going to say that the visuals on it were nice.
Yeah.
You know, it makes me want more animated Marvel, like really bad.
Yeah.
Stuff like that is really cool.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get more, because like I've said in previous streams, I'm hoping we get season 2 of What If.
I don't think there's any reason why we shouldn't get a season 2, really.
No, because as I've said before, there is millions of universes they could discover.
Yep.
Like, there's literally endless possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
But we, of course, see this massive battle between good and evil Strange, and then we see one last time the evil Strange go back to Christine's death to try and convince the good Strange that they together can save them. And then we get to the depressing part.
Yep.
Evil Strange manages to recombine the two strangers into himself. And he tries one last time to save Christine, and it works.
Yeah, it does, which surprised me. I mean, it has
then he turns
awful
into
consequences,
massive,
but he does save her.
Massive monster of all the other beings that he's absorbed. Then eventually he comes back to himself, but unfortunately, the universe begins to crumble completely.
It does.
And then, at the end of the episode, the only thing that is left of the universe is Strange.
Damn.
Yeah. And even at one point, the Watcher interacts with Doctor Strange, which was really weird.
This was something I picked up on in episode loads. The Watcher is... I haven't noticed him too much in other episodes, but he had a huge presence in this. Like, he was in shadows. His head was in a lot of shadows
clouds,
and
yep,
clouds everywhere. He was everywhere. It's like I feel like by the end of it, we're gonna get a lot of him.
Yeah, but this time he actually talked to Doctor Strange.
Yep.
Which honestly I found so weird because we've never seen that happen before.
No, we've only seen it in like the intro. And,
yeah, because Strange was begging him to help him fix the universe, but
he can't interfere.
I can't do anything. Like, you've chosen your path. This is your doing. You must live or die with the consequences.
Very, very interesting episode.
Really depressing.
Mm-hmm.
I think the lesson for that episode was you can't fix your past. You've got to live with it.
I think that is a good way to put it.
And Strange learned that in possibly the worst way.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of that episode, Roxanne? How does it sound?
That sounds very depressing, and I feel really bad for those of you having to watch through that.
Yeah, it was a different tone for Marvel, which I like. Different. It's good.
It was good, but incredibly sad.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes you think that because you end up saying that there can be two strangers at once, that makes sense that everyone else will have a counterpart too for like the main universe and then side one that they're able to meet with.
The opportunities are incredible. Like,
yeah, but like the way the Ancient One described it was, I have been able to manipulate the universe in a way that two people's timelines can carry out in the same universe, which is how that may have also aided in the destruction of the universe, possibly.
Yeah, potentially.
Like, that could have been a massive problem. But it'd have ended the same way no matter what. And that's the first time we've seen the end of a universe. Like, in all the previous episodes, the universe has just carried on as normal.
Mm-hmm.
We've never seen one end. So that was quite interesting.
Yeah, I don't think the TVA would have been too happy with a lot of stuff that happened in this episode.
Oh, no. I think
if they were still around, which I guess they are.
Pruned, they'd probably said, oh, they pruned themselves.
Yeah.
Well, that saves us a job. But anyway, should we start getting on to predicting the next episode?
Yeah. What is the next episode?
It's Thor based.
Oh.
And it is actually going to be Chris Hemsworth voicing him.
I've noticed that there's a lot of the actors are actually just voice acting in this.
Yeah, the only two that haven't are obviously Chris Evans for Cap, as his contract's up, and, well, when he shows up, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, did they use clips from the film for, in episode 3? I thought they might have used a couple of clips from the film. Or maybe not. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I'm not.
Some of it sounded quite familiar.
Used,
probably not.
Like the opening scene with Iron Man, that was taken from Iron Man 2.
Yeah. Thought so.
And of course, the Thor scene was also from Thor.
Yeah.
But, next episode, I believe it's going to be called, it's going to have a Party Thor.
Party Thor.
So, I think it's going to be a case of, what if, after Odin banished him from Asgard, what if he never tried to come back?
That's a cool concept.
What if he just decided, I'm on this planet now, may as well stay here.
I suppose I can't really think of anything that jumps to mind straight away of what would happen with that.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not too sure either, because as I've noticed with the show isn't easily predicted.
No. I mean, episode 2, how would you predicted episode 2?
Well, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't. It's just like that.
Same goes for episode 3.
Well, yeah.
I could have predicted that every Avenger just died.
I think like with the first episode, it was like one small change, and you can sort of think, what would happen if that change occurred? But with every other episode, it's just been like completely rewritten.
Yeah, like complete. Huh? What? How?
What are we doing? Yeah.
Yeah. Like... Also, there is a part of me that's thinking there might be more episodes in this season than 6.
Yeah, me too. I think the animated thing helps as well. I know a lot of time goes into animation, but I think that it can be produced a lot easier than one of those TV series.
But I think I've miscounted how many episodes there's going to be, as there's like a few more concepts for 2 episodes. So I think we're going to be getting another 9, a 9 episode show. Not 9 more episodes, but I think it's going to be another 9 episode show.
Yeah. I hope so. I really hope so.
Because we've got Party 4 coming up this week. And then we have what would appear to be what if Gamora took Thanos' role.
Ooh.
And, of course, Marvel Zombies.
Yep.
So we have potentially 3 more episodes to go.
So we might as well just get to 9.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, we'll see how it goes by the time we get to episode 7.
Could have more. Could do. I really hope we do.
But this next episode does sound very interesting.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think of predictions, but I really can't. Especially after the last few episodes, it's like it is going to be wacky.
Like the only link we've had is that Hydra from episode 1 to episode 4, but
yeah.
But from what I've seen with the next episode, it does just look as if what if Thor stayed on Earth.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a change of pace from, this episode.
What happened this episode? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is looking to be way more light-hearted.
Yeah.
And it appears there's going to be a little advertisement for Hyundai.
All right.
It would appear that Thor's going to be driving their new RV.
Right.
Which is interesting.
I think that's interesting.
Yeah.
Having maybe a sponsorship in Marvel. I know Marvel's always had sponsorships, but seeing it animated, you sort of notice it a lot more, don't you?
Yeah.
Because it's actually been put there by someone.
Yeah. Like at the end of episode 2, we saw Star-Lord working in a Dairy Queen in America, which is, I think, a ice cream shop.
Yeah.
I think. I got no idea. But, I'm not too sure what's going to happen in this episode. I honestly can't wait to see it because it looks like it's going to be good.
Yeah, it sounds good. I haven't seen... I watched a lot of the trailers, but I can't remember a lot of it now. So I pretty much going in with no idea what to expect. So it'll be good.
And let's face it, Chris Hemsworth is always a win.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Whatever he does, will be good.
Oh, yeah, totally. But I'm just not too sure about the rest of the cast of this episode.
Do we have any names on the cast?
Not as far as I know. The only character we've seen in the trailers is Thor himself.
Right. So we could get another episode 2 then, I'm thinking.
Yeah, we could see an Asgardian perspective of it as well.
Yeah.
Which would be really, really interesting.
I mean, what happens on Asgard then? I really hope we see that. You know what I mean? Like, from the point of them.
Because as we know from Thor 1, Thor was on the verge of being king of Asgard.
Yep.
And then...
I assume it goes to Loki then.
Yeah,
which could be its whole...
Oh.
Well, I mean, we kind of saw a bit of that in episode 4.
Episode 3,
of Loki kind of...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, episode 3, yeah.
Yeah.
of what happens then. You know what I mean? We could see that fully fleshed out, which would be really cool.
Kind of, yeah. Oh no.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh god, that would literally leave Loki as next in line. That will be complete and utter mania.
Mania, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. Please, God, let that be.
I really hope that happens. It's surely.
I also want to see Odin.
Yeah, we don't see enough of Odin.
Because we did hear him in the trailer for this episode.
Oh, good. I just want to see what Odin gets up to in his normal life.
Well, I think we're going to see Odin possibly die, because I totally think Loki's going to try to kill him.
That could happen. It's Loki. I keep forgetting that Loki's involved in this.
Yeah, and this is still super chaotic Loki.
Yeah, this isn't post Infinity War Loki series.
Good guy Loki.
This is, this is.
This is pre-Avengers Loki.
Which is not fun.
Oh God, no.
I mean, very fun, but not fun if you're in his way.
No. Him being king of Asgard could potentially prompt Thor to try and get back.
Maybe. That could be the conflict of the episode.
That could be the twist of the episode, that Thor somehow gets wind that Loki is now king, and he's like, oh God, can't let this happen.
And then I assume if Thor went back, then maybe Thor kills Loki and becomes king, and we just see Asgard ruled by Thor.
Or that could be a nice little. Him back to Jotunheim.
Maybe. There's a lot. I said that I couldn't predict this episode, but there's a lot that I could think of.
Damn, and that would be a half decent plot.
Yeah, it would be a good little. It would all sort of work out in the end. Or it could all go wrong, like episode 4.
Yeah.
But it could be it could be a really nice episode.
I have noticed something with animated Thor though, in both episode 3 and the next one.
Yeah.
No beard.
I didn't pick up on that. So no beard.
There is no facial hair to speak of at all.
See, a couple of characters have looked off to me, but I didn't really think about Thor too much. But yeah.
Honestly, the only one that has looked off at all is Thor, because he is completely clean shaven.
I'm gonna have to Google that.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that doesn't look right to me. Like, everything else is perfect.
It's been so long since I watched Avengers that I just.
Yeah.
No, he does have facial hair.
Wait, in the animated episodes?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It must be ridiculously light then. I didn't notice it.
No, he definitely does.
Let me take a look. Oh, yeah. It's ridiculously light, but it is there.
Yeah, I can see why you wouldn't notice it, but yeah, he does have it.
It would appear he loses it when he gets to Earth, though. He must have shaved it when he came down to the planet.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like.
Well, we'll see in the next episode. Will Thor have facial hair in the next episode of What If? That's the biggest question.
Let's find out next weekend.
That's make or break for me.
Would you prefer him with facial hair or not? That's the big question.
Oh, I don't know. That's a hard one.
Personally, I would.
I think Thor has always had facial hair. I think it just looks right.
Yeah. And I've seen Chris Hemsworth without facial hair. No. It's like when Tom Hardy shaved his head, albeit for a good cause, but it didn't look right.
Yeah, it's funny. Like when you see someone for so long and they look a certain way,
Yeah.
and then they look slightly different, you have
Yeah.
such a
Like, did I say Tom
immediate
Hardy or
reaction
Tom
to it.
Holland?
Hardy.
I meant Holland.
Yeah, Holland.
Oh, whoops. Oh, oh God. No, I've lost what I was going to say. No, it's gone.
It's gone.
Oh no.
No.
Hardy, Holland. Tom
Yeah,
Holland.
I definitely meant Holland.
The thought had nothing to do with them then.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
No.
Anyway, shall we wrap up the Marvel section?
Yeah, that was.
That?
I think we should.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the overview of episode 4 of What If and the predictions for episode 5. Hopefully, which will come through, because that really sounds like a good episode.
It does sound like a good episode.
Yeah. Anyway, now on to the section that should really come first, and I will put this first one day. But today is not that day. How have your weeks been?
Oh, not bad. Not bad.
Good.
It's been a long week.
Yeah. What about you, Roxanne?
My week's been alright. Quite slow, quite quiet. A lot of Pokemon involved.
Same here. Yeah. What have you both been up to?
Oh, been doing a lot of artwork for school. That's been a big thing.
Of course.
Yeah, biggest. That's my life, really. It's fun. It's a good. No,
Yeah.
been doing that. Nothing that eventful, to be honest. I'm really trying to think.
No. Like, Roxanne and I, of course, did D&D again yesterday.
Oh yeah, how did that go?
Not too bad, actually.
I mean, I technically
did
did
D&D
nothing.
for so long.
Yeah, we didn't do that much, did we?
Yeah. Yeah, we only did a small section this week. Nothing too big, but
Yeah. Is there anything else you did this week, Roxanne?
again, it was Pokemon prepping for uni life and getting ahead on the schedule a bit because I'm learning T-line at home before I go to uni, so it just makes my life a bit easier.
Yeah. As for me, not much. But I have decided that my D&D videos are now going to be every 2 weeks.
The D&D for dummies or the overviews?
Both.
Oh, both. What's going to replace them?
Just random video, so I'll be doing them every 2 weeks, but in between, I'll just be doing videos that are relevant at that time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just a slight little change. What else is there? Oh yeah, I don't know if you two saw this earlier on in the news, but sadly, one of the former members of Girls Aloud has passed away.
I did see that.
Yeah,
yep.
I saw that.
Yeah, she was very young too, wasn't she?
39, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very sad to hear. Yeah. Massive shame.
Yeah.
These things happen, though.
Yeah, it's life, isn't it?
Very true. Yeah. Also, on a slightly, kind of happier note, but not really, today would have actually been Freddie Mercury's 75th birthday.
That's nice. I mean, it's not nice, obviously, but That's a nicer thought.
No. Like, earlier on the music channels, Now 70s did a little celebration by playing a couple of Queen songs from each year of the 70s, so 74 to 79.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Like, they played Killer Queen, Seven Seas of Rye, which I realised should have actually been in 73, but I will not go into that. Of course, for 75, they had to play Bohemian Rhapsody.
Wait, what's Bohemian Rhapsody? I have never heard of this song in my life.
Oh, I could feel the sarcasm.
Sounds like a good name.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too well known. I think it's one of the more obscure ones.
A bit of an obscure one, that.
Yeah.
76 was, of course, Somebody to Love. Again, not very well
known. Not heard
song.
that one before.
No.
Oh,
77 was even worse. Like, two really obscure. I can't remember that there was a third one. We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions.
They sound like they'd be quite good songs.
Like, you're going into the depths of obscurity.
Must have pulled them off some obscure, unreleased album or something.
This Frederick Venus sounds like an awfully cool fellow.
Yeah, he should make music.
He should.
He should start a band.
He should.
Yeah. But yeah, so Freddie's 75th birthday is today.
Happy birthday.
Up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, he's causing chaos, no doubt.
Yeah, thanks for the music, man.
Yeah. Now we've got to get the stream into a happier mood. We've got to think of something.
Quick.
The chinchillas. Never mind.
Chinchillas?
Yeah. I'm sorry, that's the first thing that came to mind to cheer this up.
Yeah, no. Oh, God.
No wonder our video today was so lazy. We couldn't even think of anything now.
No.
I refuse to let this stream end on a depressing note.
We will not let it end on a depressing note.
In that case, how about we ask our guest here a question about how he has so much dedication to add a comment to 355 videos.
Talk about that.
You've used up over a year of your life to comment on videos.
Every video. How have you done it?
I don't know. I never intended to. I don't think. But I never. Honestly, I don't think you just wake up one morning and go, right, my goal in life. It's not my only goal in life, but
it's to comment on.
It's one of them.
To comment on a single YouTuber's every video.
Yes. No, I mean, I guess at the start, obviously, Cameron said, "Oh, I have a channel," and I was like, "That's good. Check it out. I'll comment on it."
Yep.
And I commented on one, and I just thought, it's Cameron, you know? I can't not comment on that. I can't just abandon him.
And then
I sort of had that mentality for a long time.
Yeah.
And it just I just stuck with it, and yeah.
Here we are, 356 videos later, and
it's mad to think it's been 356 videos, or whatever it's been.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I've just checked my playlist now of all my videos. And it comes up to exactly 356.
It has been so cool, watching the channel grow, though.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it evolve. I remember the really, really early days, before proper thumbnails and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. And before I did this.
Yeah, before the AstoundCast.
Yeah, this has been going on for a while. Well, as I said at the start, this is number 18.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which really doesn't sound right.
I'm trying
Feels
to
like
see if there's a
yesterday I
world
was drawing the AstoundCast logo.
Yeah.
Trying to see if there's a world record for like consistent comments on a YouTube channel.
That would be really cool.
I'm
that
trying
would
to
be world
see
record.
if there is, then I'm gonna see if.
If there is, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I've got a pretty good chance.
I will purposely make enough videos. I don't care how long it takes.
10 videos a day.
Please
We will
no.
get you. We will get you this world record.
No, I don't need a world record. It's been my pleasure, honestly.
But if this world record exists, we have to try.
We have to try.
I mean, we can actually apply to create a record.
I think we should. And that's a good title, Cameron.
Yeah.
That's a good video title.
Oh, do you reckon we actually should?
I reckon we look into it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm gonna do. I've got the world records thing up
I mean,
now.
it can't be that hard. I've heard some really odd world records before.
Yeah. Plus, if we set the record,
we've got nothing to beat.
like we're guaranteed to get the record because we're actually starting it off.
Yeah.
Depend. I'm still trying to see if I can find it. Technology and the internet. Because there's too many records.
Yeah, there are thousands upon thousands of them.
I believe it's been a year of this. Like, I was a completely different person a year ago. Like, we were still, I'm pretty sure we were still, no, we were heading into lockdown.
Well, we were just coming out of the first one, weren't we?
Yep, and then we were, I remember heading into it with watching the videos and stuff and heading into the second one.
Yeah, then the channel came back.
Yeah.
But, like, the last year has been nuts.
It has.
Well, here's to the next one.
Yeah, here's to the next one. I reckon you'll do even better.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Keep commenting, because every comment you do on them always makes us smile.
Yeah. It's hard to... Sometimes I'll be sitting there at, like, 11:15 at night thinking, what do I write? But I always try and come up with something.
Yeah. And that is the most impressive part, is that you just do it no matter what.
Yeah, I always feel bad when I miss it. Like, remember when I was on holiday? I had Wi-Fi for about 10 minutes a day. So
you always managed to do it eventually.
Yeah. I don't know. Some will probably call me crazy for doing it, but I can't not at this point. It's what I'm known for.
Yeah. Like, at this point, you're just as much part of the channel as us, as me and Roxanne.
Yeah, I really like that. I like that I've sort of contributed to the channel. Obviously not as much as you two have, but No,
you've done quite a bit, honestly.
Oh yeah. Again, it takes a lot to comment on every single video and make the original channel art.
I love that. I love doing that. Thanks so much for that, man. The original channel art.
No worries, man.
Yeah, I love the new one though. The new one is nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You never know, it might come back one day.
The record that I tried searching in the record and it doesn't have it for like consistent daily comments on a YouTube channel.
I say we just go for it.
Yeah. Apply for a new record title.
I will look into this.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
we always seem to go on the topic of world records on these podcasts. We've done it at least 3 times.
This happened a few weeks ago. I don't remember which episode it was.
I mean, it's usually me who brings it up because I just think it would be cool to have like that on our record.
Was it like episode 14 or 15?
Yeah, because we ended up finding the chocolate ones for you.
Yeah, like it was recent.
I say we go for a world record of some
Yeah.
sort, even if it's not the comment one. I think the Astounding Cameron YouTube channel should go for a world record.
But we could. That is the one we could do.
That is the way. You know,
Actually,
if we can't do that one,
consistent
go for another
daily.
one.
That's only for consistent daily videos. It's just over 1,000 videos, like consistent
Really?
daily. Yeah.
Let's go.
So 3 years and you could have that, Cameron.
Yeah.
I mean, no,
3 years.
not even 3 years. Less than that. So, you know.
No, 3 1/3.
Yes, that's right.
2 years and 4 months to go.
Yes.
Oh. Wait, is it seriously only 1,000?
Yeah. 1 second. I'm just gonna double check.
Who owns it?
1 sec.
I can't think of many YouTubers who do daily uploads. I know PewDiePie does.
Yeah.
You got to count on the fact that PewDiePie doesn't upload for a day.
Yeah.
Charles Trippy. Actually, no, never mind. It's 3,000.
Oh.
Got the record in May 2019.
Damn. Okay, so that's going to take about 10 years.
Does he lose the record if... No, he doesn't lose the record if he doesn't upload, does he? He just doesn't... It just starts again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, we could take down his Wi-Fi.
What, for 10 years?
Yeah, stop him. No. Oh, well, it was a good one to think of.
Yeah, but the comments we could definitely do.
Yeah.
Again, there is nothing to beat.
We are the champions of this already.
Yeah. Yeah, that would make a really good song.
I know. That guy we were talking about, I forgot his name now, but
yeah,
we should ring him up and let him know about
that. Yeah, but
I didn't think there was a most viewed Guitar Hero video as a record.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got to ask. Who and how many?
Blood Blitz comedy on the 25th of June 2008.
How many views has it got?
30,150,227.
Oh my god.
Right, what's your most viewed video, Cameron?
My first one, actually.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, that always seems to be a trend with my channels that I do. Like,
yeah, that one's done really good. It's like 300 views, isn't it?
308 when I checked. Because I checked earlier on out of curiosity, and it was 308. I think 309 now.
It's crazy how that one has done so well, like compared to the others.
And it's still getting views now. Like, I'll check it every few days, and it'll just go up again.
Who the hell is this man on my screen? That's stuck in my head since the day I watched it for some reason.
Yeah. I think I was doing that video completely off the cuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it sounded like you prepared for that.
Nope.
The editing helped with that so much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember the days with that software too, because I used like this really free software. It wasn't so bad. I just had to use that one compared to Filmora because that had like a giant banner that I had to pay to get rid of.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like honestly, that video I just thought, right, let's press record and see what ends up happening.
And hey, a lot happened since.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. Great video. Can't believe it was a year ago, nearly. Anyway, guys, shall we wrap up this stream?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, let's put a bow on it.
Thanks so much for having me.
Hey, no problem. And if you want to come on again, let me know.
I certainly will. It's been a good...
Always have a space for you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been good to finally get on after all this time.
Yeah. Yeah, this has been a long time coming.
It has.
Anyway, that's going to do it for the stream, guys. As always, thank you all for joining. If you're watching on stereo, thank you for watching here. If you're watching it again the next day on YouTube or any time after that, thank you for watching it on here as well and for watching an entire hour. Very impressive.
Yeah, thank you. If you've watched this far, comment pineapple. I doubt anyone will comment pineapple. No one. I will be the only person who comments pineapple. But
you will comment
we'll
pineapple or you say pineapple.
Oh no.
As always, if you are watching on stereo, don't forget to follow me here on stereo. Don't forget as well to follow Roxanne on here on stereo. Me and Zach as well, because why not?
I know. Don't do a lot, but you can if you want to.
Yeah. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and Roxanne's and Frost's channel. And do you want people to subscribe to yours?
Yeah, go on then.
Cool. Don't forget as well to subscribe to Zach's channel. You will find it in the comments.
Not a lot going on there, but there might be one day.
Again, you'll find it in the comments. Oh, little hints.
I don't know, will he, Cameron? I don't usually comment.
No, I don't think you have.
No, never. I need to get on that.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Almost as if it could be a world record.
Could be one day.
Could be.
Yeah.
And once you're subscribed and or followed, don't forget as well to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, which I still need to figure out what to record on there.
Oh, TikTok. That's a whole new
Why
world.
would you use that for?
Cameron, you need to start dancing on TikTok.
Oh, I will break my neck. And that's not good for content.
No.
Like, yeah. I'm in hospital, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Just get Zach to do the videos.
Yeah. Just pass it over to me. I'll do it.
That could work. Like,
nah, I'm up for that.
We'll think of something.
Yeah, we can think of something for that. Not dancing though. I won't be doing any TikTok dances.
Yeah, bad idea.
Not TikTok dances, just dance.
I don't know if there'll be any dancing going on.
No. Again.
No.
Going to hospital is not good for content.
No, not really.
No.
It's not good in general, really, is it?
Nah, not really. But once you followed me on all those places as well, don't forget as well to follow Roxanne on her blog and Frost on his Instagram. Is there anything else you want people following you on, Zach?
Not really. But
no.
Thanks for the thought.
Okay, no worries. And as always, guys, I will see you on YouTube tomorrow with another video. And I'll see you next week on here for another stream.
Yes.
And with that, I will say goodbye unless...
The moon has moonquakes.
Okay.
All right.
That's my fact for the day. The moon has moonquakes.
Oh,
love that.
I need a fact. I have no fact, but thank you for listening. It's been great.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everyone, and I will see you next week with another stream. Goodbye.
Farewell. Well, that was good.